Okay, everybody, now I want to talk to you about lock extensions and what I'm doing. So, of course, if you've been following me, then you know that when I initially installed in January of 24, I did micro twist, and curly hair extensions. And then I decided about in March to remove the curly hair extensions because I knew that my hair texture was going to change and wasn't going to look like the curly hair extensions that I initially wanted to keep in for 9 months. So I took them out and I toughed it out for a year. I colored, I oiled, I watered, all against the rules that you'll find in Lock Nation. I say try things out for yourself, see how they work, especially if you're a DIYer, you can do it. So anyway, I went looking on AliExpress because I've been quoted hellacious prices. Even on Etsy, the hair extensions are so freaking expensive. But they purchased them from China. They don't make them themselves, they purchase them. So I found a vendor that does different sizes for you. They customize the sizes. So I measured my hair. I ordered some 2 centimeters, and they tried to tell me not to do it, but I did it anyway. I ordered the 2 centimeters, and it was kind of a waste of a lot of money. I think I have some in here. I know I have some that are 2 centimeters, but for the most part, most of my locks measure in width around 0.15 centimeters and 0.1 centimeters. And let me go back. That's 0.2 centimeters, not 2 centimeters, 0.2 centimeters. So this one is a 0.2 centimeter that I have here. So you can see the difference. You see how much larger it gets, larger right there, right? Now I can crochet this and make it thinner, but still I know that this lock extension is larger than my hair, wider. You see that? So I'm going to take this out. I put it in because I wanted to know what it looked like when I colored my extensions. So these came in black and I colored them. I used this beautiful magical product by Matrix. Look it up on YouTube. Study it. I put more of this than I did my color. And this was the color I used this time. It's a blonde. And it brought me to this color. But I was able to color my hair extensions the same color. But let me go back to the hair extensions because that's what's important for this video. This vendor did them in interlock. You see this? I want to say it may be 4 point. This one even has a hole in it right there. You see the hole, y'all? Isn't that something? It has a hole in it, like locks, when we make mistakes. Anyway, and they're closed on the ends. So what I did was I inserted, I put my crochet needle through my lock and pull this hair through. And then I braided it down, and then I crocheted it. That's what I did here. I left this one a little loose because I want to be able to take it apart, and take it out of, remove it from my hair. So it's still kind of loose and I can jar it open there. And that's how it's going to go. I'm going to take it out, in a couple minutes from now after I make my videos for today. At any rate, these are the size of my hair, and I'm going to order them. I'm going to order about 40.1 in diameter, and then the rest will be in 0.15 diameter because that's pretty much my hair. I have about 20 0.2s, and that's all I'm going to need for the 0.2s since my hair is so tiny. And unfortunately, although I am loosening my locks by now doing 2-point rotations instead of 4-point reverse, I'm doing 2-point reverse. Still, I'm connecting the locks to the ends of my hair, where the 4-point rotation is, the skinnier part. So that's the part that I had to measure. I want to say to everyone, the purpose of me making this video is to warn you about getting locks that are too big. putting locks in your hair, or any type of extension that's larger than, you know, the width of your hair or the diameter of your hair. When you put it on the ruler, seriously, y'all, you need to actually be adding less hair than the extension itself. So maybe on my 0.15 extensions, hair locks, I should be adding 0.1 extensions instead of 0.15. That would be the case for sure if you're making your hair really long. I'm not doing that. I'm adding 6 inches to some and 8 inches to other, and I'm stopping there. So this one is an 8-inch, and it comes to here. So don't think of 8 inches small. Get a ruler, go to your hair, and measure down. This is 8 inches, and it's pretty darn long, and that's all the stress that I'm going to put on my little lock. That's it. The lock is a little drier than my hair, but it did well when I put the oil and water on it today. Yeah, it's doing really well. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And I wanted to share this with you because I feel that it's important for so many of us who go into extensions blind, and we just let people throw stuff in our hair and then we regret it down the road. I actually waited a year. I went through much of my uncomfortable phase. There was nothing anybody could tell me about how pretty my locks were or anything that made me feel good about having my hair that short. I mean, I've worn short hair before, like in a fade and all kinds of stuff, but these little picky things everywhere, they did what they wanted to do for a whole year, and they still do what they want to do. But I have some that are extremely short. Y'all see this? They're so short in here. About all of this area is, let me go back here. All of this area is really short hair. Some of these are short, you know? So I want to extend them so that my hair is a little longer and I can style it better. And my intention is to not leave them in permanently, but to take them out as my hair grows down and I can cut it into the style I want, like a nice little bob. When I can cut my own hair evenly, then I can take these out. That's my intention. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm wishing you all the best when it comes to hair extensions. I think maybe I'll go live when Kawana, my niece, is putting my extensions in. She's going to, she's really good. She's from Atlanta. She lives in West Palm Beach. Kawana Davis is her name. You can look her up. Kawana. And I trust her like a lot. And I've only had someone touch my head once in the past year. And I'm quite capable of doing this myself, as you can see. But I'm gonna let my niece do her thing. She's the bomb. She's the bomb. Okay, so that's my update for lock extensions. Just take your time with that. Find a great vendor. There are vendors out there on AliExpress who do interlocking, so you don't have to get those pre-made locks that look a little different in texture. Like this one is one of the pre-made locks that is different. It doesn't have the holes and things in it, you see? This is a pre-made lock. Like after they've all, mature lock is what I'll call it, a mature lock. A pre-made mature lock. Whereas this is a pre-made, maybe a teenager. Yeah, a teenager. It's certainly not a baby lock, but a teenager. Yeah. Okay. Happy trails. I wish you well on your journey, your lock journey. Peace.